Well, growing up in the church, I was expected to be there every Sunday. I was expected to be there every Wednesday. I was also there at every meeting that my dad had to drag me to throughout the week in the evenings. And then Sunday or Saturdays, being at the church. And so I played a lot of pool in the basement at the church. There was a pool table there. I guess in some ways for me, when I kind of got out on my own, I went the other direction and kind of separated from God and from the church in a lot of ways. I felt like I had a good handle on things and that I could do it and I could take it on and that I controlled my destiny. And, as I've gotten older and realized and life has happened that, there's certain things you can, but there's a lot of things you can't control.
Just throughout my life, there's been different times that have been very hard because of loss or heartache, and in those times when I've been really sad or afraid or unsure of what's going to come from it, he just always has taken control and gotten me through it. So in ways that I might not have planned for myself, that I would have seen it going through that way, but his plan is always better than what I can plan out anyway, and then it's just amazing to see how it all works out. We were living in Kansas City and my mom passed away, and she was living out here by Dodge City, and probably like a few months of that, we just felt called that we were supposed to move out here and that this was our home. And it was like, really? There's no way, because we're very we're very stable. We loved our life there and that's what we wanted. And
there was opportunities coming down the pipeline for me at the police department. Moving full-time to the helicopter unit was an option. It was something that was probably going to happen, but we didn't know when or how long that was going to take. And I was just at a point emotionally and mentally that I needed to move on from that. Being an inner city police officer will take its toll on you. And the things you see, the things you do, the things you're involved in, most of those you won't forget about. You won't, but it changes you. It changes who you are. I needed a break from it. I needed to get away from it. And rural America sounded like a pretty good idea. So here we are.
I'd say one of the things that did the most is where we picked up and moved, and and we've had to lean on knowing God's in control and He has the best plan, because He's always worked things out, and in ways we may not have a clue are going to happen, but they happen and they work out, and it's been good. And I feel like we're still on that path.
Going from a profession where you're in and expected to be in total control of the situation. And if that situation's not in control, it's your job to get it under control. And then to come out here and get involved in agriculture, which you have about 10% control over. Yeah. And God really controls the rest. He's going to give you a rain or He's not. And so that's been a big adjustment in life change for me, and in a good way. I mean, in my relationship with God and my family and everything, it's just been so much better. Mm-hmm. You make good decisions, you make bad decisions, you do the best you can sometimes with what you think you're supposed to be doing, and even those end up a disaster. But you say, God, I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep doing it.